Awesome, man. How's it going? Good
What's
to be
up,
here in
brother?
Sydney. Yeah.
Good to have you, man.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
yeah. Sydney's been pretty
Sorry.
good.
Yeah,
Nah, man. This is literally the goal here, right? Like you work with people that you can meet and fly down and just have a lot of fun just catching up and having conversations. So
100%,
yeah, today's been
100%.
one of those days. But yeah, let's get into our journey so far, man. We started, I believe, working in June.
Yes,
Yeah, and you were essentially my first client ever, which is an absolute honor to be working with you. Just wanted to highlight the journey that we've had so far, and hence we're sitting here. Yeah, just could you share a bit more about what you do and why you got into trying to build a personal brand?
Um, I am a student, investor, athlete, and then I have a community which is more a reflection of me. I share how to be limitless
Yeah,
and how to adopt that in my own life and then sharing that with other people. I really saw what you did with your content and how you changed people's lives, empowered people, impacted people, and um, I really felt like there was a lot of value for me to give, but that content was the missing piece. It's like the bridge between value and distribution of it. So yeah, man, just wanted to get on this journey and bridge that gap and empower and inspire people.
no,
So,
100%, man, and that's a very important point that you pointed out there, which is like you already had a story to tell, you had a lot of impact that you wanted to create, and
yes.
you just wanted to find that voice online and walk me through that. How did you think you found your voice with the journey?
Yeah, 100%. I think like all of us have a good story and value. I hope most of us. But yeah, for me, it's there's a huge gap in between how I can translate that through content using systems and you know certain proven processes and workflows and really creating that ecosystem where you have a clear process from ideation to production to you know editing to posting and everything. So I think just being on that journey, I got so much insight and value out of just getting an insider seat at how things work from a content standpoint,
Yeah.
how the algorithm works, how batching works, how A/B testing works, um, how you can improve your script and all of those things. And you and the team were like there through and through every step of the way. So yeah, I feel like I'm way more. I'm not an amateur anymore on the subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I know more. There's still a lot for me to achieve, like all of us. But I really see the potential firsthand now.
Yeah.
I saw it through your content and your journey, and then I'm really started to frame that through my own way. So
100%, and I think that's great to hear that you found the workflows, the systems, the team, the way to like structure your story and share it
Yeah.
online. And the beautiful part is like once you share your story online, there's so many people that become part of the journey, so many messages that you get from peers.
that's like fuel for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that like for you? Like what were the kind of messages you were getting when we started posting your story?
So that's fundamentally very important for me. I want to highlight it's obviously money and all that matters, but just I think it all starts with impact. Money is just a byproduct of it. So from the get-go, I was very clear about that, and a lot of people were reaching out. People I haven't spoken to in years, saying like, I think about this, I talk about this. The stuff I talk about isn't very generic or for the masses, so it's really allowed me to open that channel for people who really understand this. And I really didn't expect people to come and tell me these things, but just coming and telling me like I really think about this as well, and there's no sort of platform for us to talk about these things, and people are really resonating with the story, and that just adds fuel to my
To the
fire.
journey. Yeah. No,
100%.
100%. And you mentioned, obviously for someone like yourself who has such a beautiful story that you want to put it out there in the most authentic way possible, because that's what matters the most to you, right? It's less to do with what you can gain out of it, but more to do with what you can give,
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
through your personal brand. And
Yeah.
and obviously it was very important for you to find the person that can help you do it the best way. And what was the reason why that you trusted me with this, and we could put your story out there in an authentic manner?
I think partly I've really had like a front seat on your journey, how you sort of scaled your own brand, and then obviously we've been friends as well. We've had some beautiful, very meaningful conversations. The relationship goes beyond Meteoric, of course, and yeah, just you were someone I respected, admired, and I could really trust, and shared the same values. So those things were very important, because I think that then reflects in how I want to present myself, which is just being authentic and giving, because you will get eventually, but
Yes.
I'm more focused on giving, because what you give is what you get. So yeah.
No, I love that, 100%. And if you were to go into a bit of the methodology of what we did,
Yes.
so what was that process look like? What did that process look like over the last 3 months, and what did we get into?
Yeah, so I wanted to highlight, like, I saw the potential of content like from before, and I was trying to do stuff on my own, but it was very like on the fly. There wasn't a system, a process in place. Nothing was documented. There was barely any data collection and reviewing of that data, and then improving on certain things that aren't performing that well. So I think the program really turned this whole thing into a machine, where there's clear workflows, there's clear systems, and
What about your
there's
story?
clear-
Like when we put structure to the story initially, when the Extracting Your Edge and brand.
yeah, I
formula.
think that was very interesting, and I shared with you as well. It really journaling on those things, I discovered things about myself that I didn't know. I really had to sit with myself and question certain things. How do I want to present myself? What do I want to say? What does my personal brand look like in the future? Who's the people I want to talk to? What are the things that make me special? What are the things that make me valuable? Those elements of the story. Who are the people that I really admire and look up to? So I think all of that really gave a lot of structure and context that we might know in our head, because essentially coming from us, but it's just having it down, all mapped out on a paper, whatever, on Miro or wherever it may be. So once you have that objective view, then I think the decision making is more clearer. Yeah.
100%. And how was the team building aspect of it? Like, how did the team work together?
Yeah, phenomenal. I think like when I was doing it before on my own, just on the fly doing things, but now everything is so organized. There's working with professionals. Everything goes through a certain stream and a flow. There is critical feedback at every stage. There's a lot of support. Obviously, we have an editor now, so that's amazing. I hired another editor for Wiser Together podcast. So I think it's all coming together, the team, and obviously putting together, like, just streamlining operations, because it's really hard to do everything on your own.
True.
But once you have these resources and you have a clear system in place, then you can really focus on your true USP, which is like what value you want to bring, like what does the message look like, what does the vision look like, and you can give all that nitty-gritty operational mundane stuff to your team. So yeah, I think it helps phenomenally, because then when those things are streamlined, you can move heaps faster.
Yeah, you can focus on the things that you truly can
100%.
add value
and
with.
that compound effect can start taking place. You can build a lot of leverage. So yeah, I think it just every step along the way gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
For
sure, man, for sure. And what are the next steps, man? What are the next steps for the brand, as well as the Wiser Together and
yeah, definitely want to keep growing the brand. Really find my tone and USP, and it's not so much finding that, but finding how the best way to put it forward. And yeah, the next steps are just keep building that on the on the side, and then um, hiring more team members on operations side, really growing wiser together, growing wiser, building an offer,
Yeah.
all of those things. So yeah, man, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Building the world that people want to be part of, and
Yeah, definitely. Like if I build something that I am proud of and it's impacting people and it's adding value to people's life and people keep, I know it does. It's just a matter of seeing it through. Yeah, that'd be something I'd be really proud of.
yeah,
Yeah.
and can't wait to make sure that
Yeah,
happens.
you've
and
seen the
build that,
journey
yeah.
as well from day one, so
For
yeah.
sure. No, 100%, man. And if someone's watching this video who's sort of at the fence of like working with me, what's one thing you tell them?
I would say a lot of us, the belief is there, guidance is not there, system is not there, you don't have the right company who maybe has walked that route, right? So fundamentally, I think the most important bit is you would have, if you believe in yourself, you already have the story, you already have the value. This man will work with you like this is what I really respect about you as well, right? It's not about like measuring the level of transaction. Okay, you give me this much, I give you this much. It's you're on board, you're all in, you're always available for them. You really like take things on a like it's your own brand in a way. The team is phenomenal. This genuinely means like the team genuinely is very phenomenal. Aditya and Modish and the other guys, and then the community is, I think, a very overlooked gem.
Yeah. We should touch upon a community a little bit more. Like, what did you think about the community?
I think like the fastest way to grow is to surround yourself with people who are on that trajectory, and the slowest way to grow is to surround yourself with people who are not on that trajectory, right? So I think when everybody in that community has been filtered and qualified by yourself, serious people, everybody coming with the same goal, same mindset, pushing each other, sharing value, you're learning from, now there's like, I'm not only learning from my mistakes but 20 other people. It's extremely engaging. I just love how people are so always like positive and pushing and giving value, and just I think that's so much a reflection of you more. But yeah, obviously you're the glue that brings it all together. So I think that aspect is very overlooked. Like people don't know how much value it can add to your life just being surrounded by the set of people that want to walk the same path as you.
100%.
You know, like it's the easiest way to grow. Like if you're in a certain environment and it's 10 of you and 9 of you are doing something, it'd be harder for you to not do it.
Yeah.
100%.
Easier to do it.
Yeah, exactly. The easier path would be to do the thing, even if it's hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I think once you come into that ecosystem, you just believe more in yourself. You have incredible bunch of people you can share ideas with, learn from their mistakes, share your failures and successes, and so on and so forth. We have weekly calls and whatnot. So I think all of that really adds a lot of value.
And what do you think about the obviously with the community? Like I genuinely love the fact that I get to learn so much from the clients that I work with, which is like everyone's a heavy hitter in their respective industries, and I get to learn about the fintech industry. With you it's like the supply chain industry, and also like just how to become limitless in your mind, and those conversations that genuinely fuel my day. Someone's building an AI, someone's building an offshore development company, right? So much to learn from every single person, and it's a lot more easy when your wins are a baseline, right? Like when everyone's sharing their win, it's just like shit, like even I have to win, right? That bit pushes everyone, and just I've seen so many people within the community also collaborate with each other. Someone's getting branding done with Nevermind OS and Manav, and someone's so it's just such a brilliant flow of things. what do you think of the accountability piece there? Like in terms of obviously the whole it's a big part of like being part of Meteoric, which is we keep you accountable because you're a busy founder. The whole game here is we are figuring everything out for you. We're sort of building the systems for you. We're making sure that you're removed from the content creation process as much as possible, and you're strategically building that visibility and brand and the story. So how has that accountability piece been?
I think there's two parts to it. One is more active, one is more passive. I think the fact that everybody is engaging on the group, doing things, posting, sharing their posts and everything, that just brings in that passive level of accountability. Or shit, everybody's doing it, I gotta do it as well. But then there's also like a team member who's always holding you accountable, actively following up on your progress, giving you nudges, giving you feedback, checking up on you, really trying to figure out what the bottlenecks are, what is holding you back, and just overcoming that and just keep progressing. So yeah, there's no way but to progress, because because you have always someone by your side who believes in you, who wants you to succeed, and he wants you to follow that path. So we humans tend to do more things for others than themselves generally. So
true.
When you have someone holding you accountable, like you wouldn't want to disappoint them.
Yeah,
it's weird how that works, but it really works.
Yeah,
like external accountability from person, like it really works.
Yeah,
it's so simple, but
it's very simple. It's also like consistency, right? You want to if you've created a certain image in front of someone, you want to stay consistent with it. Like if you know you're someone who's an action taker, and then the person knows you're an action taker, and then when you don't take action, you feel a bit of guilt, right? I think that helps a lot. 100%. For sure.
And then the proper growth will come from compounding, and compounding will only come from consistency, right?
For sure.
So there's a big focus on that as well, just staying consistent with posting and everything, just going through that loop over and over and over again. I think you just make bigger and bigger and bigger leaps.
For sure.
And that's where you really grow, right? It's not going from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. You go from 1 to 10, 10 to 100. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah,
it's compounding.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah, can't wait to scale your brand and rise
so excited,
to the absolute.
We're just getting started.
Fuck yes, it was the warm up 3 months.
Just warm up, 100%.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure's mine, bro.
Yeah, can't wait to get to the next level. But yeah, that was Parmeet's journey with Meteoric.
Thank you, everyone. Join
awesome.
Meteoric.
Love that, man. Love that. Awesome.